Some homeowners lost important documents in the wildfires. Residents can get official property and business records replaced for free. LA County Registrar Dean Logan is here to explain how to get those new copies. And I think this is on a lot of people's minds, so thank you for being with us this morning. Just diving in, how can people request these and how long does it usually take to get them?
Yeah, thank you. Great to be with you. We want to be sure that those who have been impacted by these fires, who are missing critical vital records. So for us, we maintain vital records for births, death, and marriages in LA County, as well as real property documents and business records. And we want to be sure that those who are impacted, who need copies of those documents, which are often sources of information needed to get other services going forward, have the ability to do that. So we are available at the local action centers, the disaster recovery centers, and at all of our offices to provide access to those records, be sure that we can process those requests in a timely manner, and then we're doing that at a no-fee process.
Very helpful to people. Okay, so of course you can get your own records. Can you request records for family members as well?
You can. So for vital records, for the birth, death, and marriage records, you can request for a family member. You do have to be a family member because there are privacy concerns with that. But as long as you're a family member, we can have you fill out the affidavit and we can provide you those records. Property records are fully public records, so they're available to anyone. One thing to note on property records is that those are indexed by grantor grantee, so it really is about who is the owner of the property and who holds the mortgage, right? The bank or the mortgage company. We don't index by address, so you would want to know the grantor and grantee in order to pursue those records.
Okay, so what information is required to actually go ahead and request the records?
It's pretty basic information for vitals. We want to know the date of the event, so the birth, the death, or the marriage, where it occurred in the county, the names of the parties, and then we're able to pull up the record. For those records from 1962 forward, most of those records are available immediately, and we actually are set up at the disaster recovery centers to provide those on site. For those where we have to go back to older records and make certified copies, we're turning those around on a 2-day basis and getting them back to those who request them. Again, for property records, we're looking for the grantor grantee, vital records, date of the event, names of the parties, and we should be able to go from there.
Easy peasy.
Very easy. And then if you're a non-LA County resident affected, can you help people who are not in LA as well?
Yeah, really important. Our records, of course, are only for those events that occurred in LA County. And while we don't have the records for those outside of LA County, we do have resources and the ability to contact the agencies in the other counties or even out of state to help assist those who need those records. It may take a little while, but we are prepared to help you get those records and get you back on your feet.
I think it's so great. What we're hearing is that if people have the information as you're sharing and they can talk to a real person, this can be an easier process
within a few days.
Yeah, than people think. So thank you so much, LA County Registrar Dean Logan, for being here this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.